we're reading magic cards today. Alright? Alright. So, it feels like. Yeah, no, it seems like the very thing that was holding you back, or that you saw as like holding you back and holding you down, is actually the thing that's going to elevate you at the moment. Um, um, something, um, it seems as though you're being carried right now. Like, you've already done everything that you needed to do. You've already done everything, in struggling with and dealing with this thing, this situation that you thought was a fucking issue. But yeah, no, this issue is like about to, if it's not already, it's about to start pushing you forward. To places where you can't even imagine it. You can't see where you're going yet, but it's going. You're going places. All right. So also, um, I it I felt drawn to pull 7 cards because you know. So I'm gonna see if I can get through all of them. But sometimes I get too much information from one card. This seems like it'll be fine. Don't waste time talking. All right. So you definitely have friends in high places. You have someone looking out for you. Kind of making sure that you're okay. But it seems like they haven't really had to intervene too much. It seems like you've been kind of doing very, very well on your own. So that's good. It seems as though the way forward has been kind of hazy. And it's like you've been trying to find the path forward a little bit, but it's like it feels like you're kind of in this stage where you're kind of waiting for the haze to lift before moving forward too much, but you were still mindful of the fact that moving forward is still the goal, still what we want to be aiming for. But yeah, there were really some obstacles that came out of nowhere. You're like, whoa, okay then. These are the cards I'm working with, by the way. That was the first one. That's the wrong way. Alright. Now this one. Planeswalker. A shiny. Wonder if that's relevant. Let's find out together. Anyway. I automatically started reading it, and it says you gain 3 life, and I'm like, oh, that's good. Well, anyway. I actually am drawn to read the rest of it, so I will. Alright. Alright. I feel like. Okay. it feels like this is talking about what your abilities are. It feels like when you're in a high vibration and you are very aligned with your path, with what the universe wants you to be doing, it not only uplifts you and you feel all that beautiful energy and stuff, but it automatically brushes off on the people closest to you, where that isn't. Sometimes that's the people that are literally physically closest to you, but I'm getting also that it could mean the people that you have the strongest bond with in life or in your family. um I'm getting like daughter vibes or sister vibes or like both vibes. you know so yeah, and it feels like when you're in your resting state, when you're not intentionally trying to raise anything and nothing's necessarily affecting you, it's almost as though you can find, it's like I'm imagining you in this state where it feels like you're collecting yourself, you're gathering, Magic the Gathering. You're gathering all, it's not just like energies, or like emotions, but like different ideas, different themes. You're just like integrating all of the things, right? But it seems like every time you are having this little integration process, it feels like there are multiple things that you have running subconsciously in the background that are going on, but then there are two things that you have that are your main concerns. And hang on a minute. So it's like, I feel like you'll only really reveal one of these things to other people. So subconsciously, you'll be processing a whole bunch of stuff in the background. You'll only tell people about like one of the things, maybe two of the things, but the rest you'll really just like keep to yourself. And I feel like that's just trying to bring awareness to patterns that you have. But yeah, and then the last is like what happens when you're threatened, when negative energy comes at you. You are able to transform that energy quite potently from whatever fucking negative drama it was meant to be into whatever you need it to be. Yeah. True. Indeed. Those are the things about you that you needed to know, apparently. Okay. Apparently a test of your strength is upcoming. I was gonna say I thought that it was already, I thought we already did that. A test of your strength is upcoming. Maybe it's not a test, but a show. A show of your strength is upcoming. There we go. We got there in the end. So it's kind of not necessarily, it's like you've already passed the test. It's just that people aren't aware yet. But they're soon, like they're starting to see, like people are going to be starting to see very, very soon, especially like if you pay attention to the strengths that were revealed to you with the Planeswalker card. Yeah, everyone's going to start to see how powerful you actually can be, so that's pretty cool. And with that comes like a whole new level of confidence and a new perspective of yourself. You like get to unlock a whole new level of yourself, a whole new, like, I want to say a whole new version of yourself, but then I also at the same time really want to say a whole new character. It's like you finished the playthrough for that character. There is no more. You get a new character now. A cooler one. That's what's going on. Sorry. I'm a bit geeky sometimes. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, doing the reading with magic card. Need I say more? Anyway. Yeah. From this point on, moving forward, I think it'll be a lot easier to be facing things. Just pretty much anything. You'll be like, what do you have for me next? Well, the energy that the card actually has is more of a, you want to go, but I was like, it's usually best to soften yourself and lead from that energy rather than tensing yourself up and being like, oi. But whatever. But I suppose, yeah, it's all about knowing that no one can touch you, no one can hurt you. Doesn't matter what people do. You're gonna do your thing. Indeed. Alright. Dude, we've got like 2 cards left. Was I meant to look at them both at the same time? Was I meant to do that? Because I was just thinking, oh no, they go together, don't they? I was like, oh no. What do you mean? Don't panic. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, don't worry. It's not what I thought. It's fine. So, it feels like the more people that you reach out to, the more energy that you share, and the more that you like try and help people, showing people what you're actually about, and doing whatever you can to help. Yeah, the more people that you connect with, the bigger your own spirit team becomes at this point, because at this point we want to be merging, right, our fields with our soul kin, our kin that is like aligned with our frequencies and our mission and our path. Yeah, so when you manage, and you will, when you manage to attract those people to you that are meant to be in your life, that are vibrating on that frequency, that you have so much in common. Like you're obviously meant to be working together moving forward, right? Your energies will begin to mesh together and merge together. Your spirit teams will start to communicate more effectively with each other so that you can support each other and have more things line up, more synchronicities, just more magic in the relationship. Yeah. The more connected you get with your spirit team and the spirit teams of your soul group, the easier your manifestations will become. Yeah. Especially if it's, aligned with what the group needs and wants. Yeah. So yeah, if everything's aligned with the greater mission, it's all enhanced. So the more people you reach out to, the more people that you help, the more people that can see you, the better. Because it just strengthens you, honestly. And it feels like everything that tried to hold you back just can't anymore. Just can't. It's going to be not in your life anymore. It's going to not have any influence, any say, any pull at all whatsoever. So, yeah. That was the very first full reading that I've done with magic cards. That was exciting. I loved that. That was great. Do you want to book one in? You should book one in. Message me and book it in. What do you mean?